What's going on, everybody? Mike here from Unplayable. We got this big box from Gamegenic. They wanted to know if they could send us a whole suite of their products leading up to Star Wars Unlimited. And of course we said yes. We already enjoy their products quite a bit. And we got to test out some of their products from the community event that we went to that FFG invited us to. So this was a no-brainer for us. I definitely wanted to check them out. I will do a full review of all of this stuff and a bunch more products for Star Wars Unlimited. But today I just wanted to unbox this and give my first impressions on all the stuff that they included in here. I have no idea what's in this box, so we're gonna find out together. So let's try not to cut ourselves. And okay, looks like it's taped. I know you're not supposed to cut towards yourself, but it's like a safety blade. I don't know if that makes it better, but I've never cut myself with one of these before, so I feel like I'm safe. Here, I'll even cut away from myself on this side. There we go. Perfect cutting technique. All right, what is in here? Let's see. Someone did a very nice packing job. Wow, okay, we got a lot of stuff. So I am going to just take everything out one by one, and then we'll come back to it all later. So we've got a couple double deck pods, it looks like. And these things are really sweet. So we got the red one, the aggression one, and we've got the green one, command. I'm using this this overhead rig system again. That's kind of like my phone propped up on a thing. So let me know if this looks like trash or not. I won't know until the video's done. So hopefully it looks decent. So we got the green one as well. Looks big, a little bit bigger than I expected actually. And then it looks like we've got two of the normal size, single size deck pods, which I already have one of these from the community celebration event. So I'm very pumped to have another black one. I really want the black and the white together so I can, stormtrooper out my storage solution. Just they're so good. They're so good. Next up, it looks like we've got this mat, the Darth Vader mat. I mean, come on. This art is one of the best arts in the game. This mat looks sweet. I already have a million mats, so I don't know if I would play on this over any of the other ones that I have, because the ones I have are pretty sweet. But when I have friends over or when I need to have multiple mats, I can always use another one, or maybe we'll give it away. And at the end of the video, I'll let you know how we're going to give these away, because I decided right now we're going to give this away, and potentially more stuff out of this box. Because we also got the X-Wing mat, which I'll take some of this stuff out of the box to show you guys a little bit closer. Wow, we got all four of the normal sized mats. We've got the TIE Fighter mat as well as the Death Star mat. And the Death Star mat actually has the card zones, which I think is pretty cool. I think they did a really good job with how they laid that all out. I'm very excited to get the two-player mat. That's the one I'm most looking forward to, but this is pretty sweet. Then we got a set of their tokens, which, I already have one of these from the community celebration event, so these will be given away for sure. So we also got all four of the different types of art sleeves. We got the Luke Skywalker, the Darth Vader, and the sort of normal card back, both in blue and in red. I used these at the community celebration event, and I actually really like them. I like them a lot more than I expected to. I usually don't like art sleeves very much. They usually don't shuffle that well, but these, I need to play with them more, but these might be the real deal. I might actually sleeve my decks up with art sleeves, which I never thought that I would do. So we'll take a look at these in a second. So I actually do already have 3 out of the 4 of these. The last one I actually gave to Hyperspace Joe in the sealed that we played, because they didn't give the FFG staff sleeves, and I couldn't let a fellow Star Wars Unlimited enjoyer play sleeveless. It just wouldn't have been right. So definitely gonna hang on to the one that I'm missing, but you know what we're doing with the other 3. All right, and it looks like last few things here. We've got 2 sets of the double sleeving pack. We've got the Darth Vader and the Luke Skywalker, and it's like enough sleeves to double sleeve your deck. I'm not a double sleever, so I just don't like the extra bulk that it adds to your deck. Yeah, I just don't like shuffling a super, thick deck. Come on. I prefer shuffling a single sleeved deck, so I typically don't double sleeve my cards. But if you were to do so, it is nice that they give you everything that you need in one package. Also, will be given away. And lastly, we've got 3 of these soft crates, and these I have not actually tried yet. So we've got the X-Wing, we've got the Heroic, and the Villainous boxes. And it looks like additional token box included as well. So we're going to see what that's all about, because we're going to open one of these. All right, let me get this big box off of my desk, and we'll get into the individual items a little bit more. So I'm going to keep these sealed so that they are nice for whoever gets them in the giveaway, but I will be doing a big sort of mega review of a bunch of different products, including lots of different tokens from a bunch of different manufacturers. And I'm going to talk about what I really like about them, what I may not like as much about them, or what I think could be improved, because I'm going to take at least 3 different sets to the 3 different pre-releases that I'm going to this upcoming weekend. If this video comes out after that, it will have already happened, but pretend that this video came out before pre-release weekend. Or if you're listening to it in the future, just, you get it. So I'm going to set these aside, but make sure that you're subscribed so that you don't miss the gigantic mega review video that will include obviously a bunch of different tokens. So subscribe so you don't miss that. All right, let's check out these soft crates, because I'm actually weirdly kind of excited to see what these are about. And I'm going to open the X-Wing one because I think it looks the coolest. I like the cleanness of the solid colors, but I think for the soft crates, I prefer the art version of them. I think for the deck pods, it makes more sense for it to be the cleaner look. But for these soft crates, this looks pretty nice. So here it is. We've got this very nice looking printed softbox, which, I mean, if you've ever played trading card games before, you've probably seen something similar, but this feels nice. It's got this nice little sort of like springy thing on the back, so it can kind of, go back a little bit farther than some of the other ones I've used in the past. And it's got this like little token box, which is pretty fun, with TIE Fighter on it. Oh wow, that's like, it actually like clicks into place and stays shut. So when we do the full review of this, I'll have to, put some tokens in here, shake it around, and drop it and stuff, and see if they pop out. But yeah, look, very cool product. Simple. I don't remember what the price point on all these are, but I imagine these are fairly affordable and seems like a great option. So let me box this back up. We'll move on to the next thing. All right, so I don't think I'm gonna take out any of the sleeves, especially if I'm giving them away. Well, okay, you know what? So I'm bringing over my Darth Vader starter deck, which I stole the Darth Vader card to put in the binder. But if you don't know what binder I'm talking about, I posted a video last week about the master set that I'm building, and Darth Vader is part of that master set. So I stole it from this. When I get another 2-player starter, I will replace this Vader. But just to show you what the sleeves look like on actual cards, the art quality is like very high. They look really nice. I do notice a little bit of like, not chipping, but there's definitely some white in the corner of some cards, so that may be a problem over time. But these shuffle so nice, and so much nicer than I was expecting them to. Hey, let's do a little ASMR shuffling for you real quick. They feel super nice, honestly. So I'm going to use these all pre-release weekend long and report back, let you guys know how they feel after 3 full days of Star Wars Unlimited gaming. So put this back in the box. We'll move on to the next product. Let's take a look at a playmat next. Let's do the one with the placements, the card zones, because I do think that's really cool. So let's open this, check out the quality, check out the printing, check out the size. I mean, it's standard size, right? So nothing too exciting to report there. All right, this feels pretty soft. I mean, I don't know if it's like any softer than any other game mat that I've ever had, but it definitely looks nice. Printing is great. I do kind of wish that the edges were stitched. That would definitely sort of bring it over the edge and make it feel like a really premium product, but you really can't beat like well-made official accessories. They're allowed to use the official art of the game, which is incredible. So, I mean, I don't know. You can't go wrong. It's a playmat. You probably have a million playmats, but if you're in the market for a playmat, probably not a bad one to grab. Let's wrap this up. Okay, let's open this black deck pod. The deck pod is such a cool product. They feel very premium, very high quality. They've got the nice foiled Star Wars Unlimited printing on the inside. They've got a slot for your leader in a slide case on the outside. And the, like all the Gamegenic stuff, the top comes off, you can put it on the bottom, and you can, saves some table space, which is great. I always hate when you're playing at a game store and you're elbow to elbow with somebody and you don't have anywhere to put your stuff and you got to put it like under your chair or whatever. So this at least helps a little bit in letting you put it on the table with a smaller footprint. So we've got the printing on the inside here as well, which looks great. And you can open this up to discover a little token tray as well with the Gamegenic logo on it. And another slot for a card. I guess this is for your base, which makes sense. You got your leader here, you got your base here, and then the deck goes on top. So one cool thing that you can do with these is that because the top and the bottom are separate, I'll be right back, is that you can take the top from another color, another box, and you can put it on it. So now I've got the Stormtroopered out Gamegenic box. It does have like both the heroic and the villainous icons on it, which like on their own is cool, but they don't really mesh well together on the same box. I don't know if most people care about that kind of thing, but something that I am noticing. And the other thing that I will say is that, oh wow, this one is significantly easier to get in and out than the one that I have on the white one that I got. So let me show you what that one looks like. So this one is like a struggle. It's like a real struggle to get in and out. And maybe over time, it kind of loosens up and gets easier. But the first time I tried to remove this slide case, I thought I was going to break it. So maybe this is just like a one-off thing. And, you know, it's kind of only with this. But that is something to note. I also have noticed, and I'm noticing, that the material here is peeling a little bit already. And I don't know if that was glued on there, or I don't know if I can get a good angle on this, but this is coming up on the white one, and I should stop playing with it so that it doesn't get worse. Let's see about the black one. This feels glued on way better. So I'm wondering if the ones that we got at the event were maybe from a different batch, and I don't know, newer ones don't have it, but something to keep your eye on. I'll report back with what I find out from other people as well. But I mean, if you need a box to store your Star Wars Unlimited cards in, I could not think of a better box to put them in. But we are going to check out one more box, and that is the double deck pod. So I sort of assume that this will just be a bigger version of what we just looked at. So let's find out if that's true. I don't know how to open this without like ripping the cardboard. Let's see if I can do it. I did it. Go me. All right. This thing is quite large. It is very, very nice looking though. Feels very high quality. Man, this is so sweet. So we open the top to find basically a double deck pod. That's what it's called. Look at that. It's literally two deck pods that are kind of, you know, glued together. Not glued together, but, you know, manufactured together. These ones come out easy enough. So maybe my fears are unfounded. But man, this red color looks so nice. I am definitely going to need to get a black top for one of these and, you know, swap it out so I can have that black and red look, which is going to look sweet. So again, you can obviously put this on the bottom so you have more table space. I think so one of the things that people have brought up is like, oh, you know, double deck box, great for a Twin Suns deck. I may have even brought this up at one point, but it stores enough cards for two decks. So if you're using this for Twin Suns, you have basically a wasted side on here, and these things actually fit in the deck slot areas themselves pretty well. So you could do two Twin Sun decks in these deck pods and just show one of the leaders on the outside, which I don't know, it's an option. But very cool product. You know, if you're going to the local game store and you got two decks that you want to bring rather than one, you got the option of bringing a double deck pod instead of two single deck pods. I'm curious if it's actually smaller. So let's do a little comparison real quick. So is it smaller? It is about, what is that? I don't know, 10% smaller, maybe. But when you're at a game table next to a bunch of sweaty gamers, every percentage counts. I'll tell you that much. So very cool. Very excited that Gamegenic sent us all this stuff. And if you want to find out how to enter our giveaway for a bunch of this stuff, going to give away 2 soft crates, going to give away all the playmats, going to give away the yellow deck pod, all the sleeves except for the Luke sleeves, which I'm keeping, and both, yes, I said both, double deck pods. Go to the Unplayable Twitter account at UnplayableYT. Link is in the description, and we will have the instructions on how to enter the giveaway there, and that's about it. So thanks again to Gamegenic for sending us all this stuff. Keep your eye out for that mega review that I was talking about, where I'm going to look at a bunch of different tokens, a bunch of different boxes, a bunch of different sleeves. And let me know if there's any specific products that you want me to take a look at, and I'll try my best to get my hands on them. So thanks for watching, everybody. Catch you guys on the next one. Bye.